Your time and perspective, and we're going to go to
And it's a Dow component.
This is the fourth Dow component of the morning. This one actually missing on the bottom line by just a couple of cents. It's $4.79 versus the $4.81 the street had been expecting. It looks like revenue came in right in line with expectations, $8.32 billion. Street was at $8.31 billion. Just talking about some of the numbers that they're calling out on this, they are looking at annualized return on investment or return on equity of 9.9% for the third quarter. Looking at book value per share, $218.82. Just looking through some of these numbers again, 479 versus the 481 the street was expecting, but revenue in line with expectations. Wilf is standing by, Wilfred Frost, and he's been looking through some of these numbers too. And Wilf, what jumps out at you in the Goldman Sachs numbers?
Well, basically every single subline in terms of revenue is in line or fractionally either side of that. Investment banking was $1.7 billion as expected. In institutional client services, that's trading, came in pretty much in line. FIC was a slight beat. That's fixed income, 1.4 versus 1.3. Equities was a slight beat, 1.9 versus 1.8. Investing and lending, 1.7 as expected. Investment management, just below 1.6 versus 1.7 billion. So it's come in pretty much in line on each of the sub-levels, whereas JP Morgan did have a couple of beats in there. So that's where they differ. The biggest area where they did differ was fixed income and currencies and commodities trading, where JP Morgan, relative to the expectations that were given at the Barclays conference, only about 2 months into the quarter, was a big beat. That hasn't come through to the same extent for Goldman Sachs. The question now, I think, for the other banks is whether just JP Morgan had that big beat or whether Goldman Sachs was the one to miss out on that area. Either way, a beat for JP Morgan, which has dragged most of the other bank stocks higher. Goldman Sachs at the moment, the only one that is missing out on that pre-market trade higher. So I guess investors are taking this as Goldman's in line, JP Morgan more representative of the pool with their beat.
JP Morgan, also a Dow component, that's up by about 1.8%. You can see Goldman Sachs indicated down by less than 1% at this point. Of course, we'll be getting Citi's numbers out at 8 o'clock, and that'll give us a little more insight as well. Wilf, thank you.